Welcome back to our channel, guys. Real Nice Guyana, home of traditional Guyanese recipes. Today we're going to be making, as you know, there's potato ball, cassava ball, egg ball. They're all popular, but there is also Eddo Balls, which we're going to be making for you guys today. This is sold where you can find your cassava ball and egg ball and so on. We have our ingredients here. We're going to be using 4 medium-sized Eddos, as you can see. And as you know, Eddo is good for you. You know, has a lot of health benefits. So we're using 4 Eddos there. And in that bowl there, we have 1/4 cup of yellow split peas, which we've soaked. And the one in the bowl to the right is the one which is soaked already. So 1/4 cup becomes that much. Don't worry, all the ingredients and measurements will be listed in the description box below the video. I'll separate what ingredient goes into the batter and what goes into the Eddo to make the Eddo balls. So, you know, we always make it easy for you guys. This is a step-by-step recipes channel, you know, easy to understand. So, we're going to be using some roasted ground Geera, turmeric, give it some color, baking powder, yeast, some garlic. Garlic will be used in both sides, in the batter and in the Eddo mixture. We're going to also be using some scallions, of course, raw leaf thyme, or pudina as it's called, and salt to taste, salt and pepper. So, having said that, let's get started, guys. So guys, we're going to begin by getting our scallion ready. So we're going to get all our seasonings ready. We're going to blend up the stuff in here because for Eddo ball you want your ingredients to be blended as fine as possible so that you don't have any chunks. Yeah, so you guys remember all the snacks you used to get at cinema, right? Used to get plantain chip, cassava ball, Eddo ball, mitai, jug. Yeah, I used to get jug at the cinema too. All of those were snacks. And don't forget parch nut. That was Mr. Snack #1. In the cinema, you know them silent part in the movie. All you can hear is them nut cracking. Right? Yeah, the only sound you hear is of peanuts cracking. Guyanese love the peanuts when they're in the cinema. I know the cinemas that I used to go to, you have people used to take their dinner into the movies in pit. You guys got a whole bowl of rice and fried fish and curry and everything. The smell of fresh cooked food permeating the whole of pit. Must even reach circle and balcony to and all. Those were the days, right? No restrictions, no rules. Yeah, some more snacks too. So you had all of those things I mentioned. You had chicken foot. Alright guys, so we have our garlic, scallions, the broadleaf thyme, and the pepper in here. And we're going to give this a little blend up. You know you have to get a little water in your blender to get it going. So there we've added some water. So we're going to add our split peas here too. We're going to blend this in here as well. We added a bit of water. So we're going to start mixing this now for the batter. So we're going to add our flour to our mixing bowl. We're going to add our seasonings we had there, which was a roasted ground Geera, turmeric. Yeah, so that was the turmeric, the yeast, the baking powder, and the roasted ground Geera. So you're going to mix in your dry ingredients, get it spread all over, mix in your flour before you start adding the wet ingredients. And that's of course our blended scallions and the other seasonings. And now we're gonna add the blended yellow split peas. So it's always best, guys, to use the fresh ground split peas. Yeah, some people use the powder as well, but the powder can never taste as good as if you grind your peas fresh and use that. Same thing like when you're making bara and palauri and those things. This tastes a lot different. That's some salt. We're gonna add some salt to taste. Alright, so we've added some water in our blender here to get whatever was left inside. So the same water we're gonna add to our mixture here for the liquid that we need. And this is 16 ounces of liquid that we have in here, just for those who want an average of how much water we're going to be using in here. So 16 ounces we're beginning with. So it looks like we need some more color here. So we can add some more turmeric. So you look at yours, see if you need some more, add some more like we're doing. If not, don't add any more, of course. Yeah, so this Eddo ball also goes with mango sour, guys. Everything goes with mango sour, right? Mango sour is a boss for the most popular condiment to go with all the cassava ball, Eddo ball, potato ball. Alright guys, so it looks like we have enough water here, and we are left with 8 ounces of water, so we use 8 ounces. As you can remember, we started with 16 ounces, so 8 ounces is left. So this method here is putting some air into your dough so it will be nice and soft. So this consistency you're looking for, see that? There. Alright. And you want to cover this with a towel, put it aside for it to rise. So you want to do that for about an hour. So you want to, do this ahead of time. This is the first thing you should be doing because this has to rest for that amount of time. And in that time, you can prepare your Eddo. So we're just going to cover this with a towel. I'm going to set it aside, as I said, for about an hour. You can even leave this for longer than that, an hour and a half, 2 hours. So it's time to get the Eddos ready. So look at that goodness right there, the Eddo. So these sizes here, quarters, are okay to boil. They'll boil quickly. So while we were getting our Eddos ready, peeled, we had already put some water to heat up here. Salt already. So we've just washed our Eddos. And we're going to add them to our hot water now. So we're going to add some salt to this water here now to boil our Eddos. Alright guys, so our Eddo is finished boiling, there you can see. So we're going to drain this off now, take this out. Now you want to boil these soft, but you don't want to boil them until they're falling apart. That's going to be too soft. So this is just good enough. Now you want to drain off the water from it before you start mashing it and so on, let it cool a bit. So we're going to just let this sit and drain out and dry out for a bit. Now we'll continue. So we've left our Eddo to drain off and dry. As you can see, they're dry. So we're going to start mashing this and mixing our spices in here. So we're adding some salt now. And that's some roasted ground Geera or Cumin. And that's some of our green seasoning we blended with scallions and so on. So we're using the old time method now, which is a very good method with a cup, the enamel cup. It's very handy for this kind of work. So look at how good that's working there. See that? And that Eddo is coming out smooth and nice. Now you see our cup, it's clean. It's coming out clean from our cup. See? Yes guys, so you want to mash this until it's smooth. So this is smooth here now. So once you've done this guys, you're going to taste for salt. Remember that. And we've tasted and we need some more salt, so we're going to add some more. So you want to oil your hands well for this one guys, because it's very sticky when you're rolling it. So once you add enough oil to your hands, you'll be fine. So there guys, our balls are all rolled off. And we got 14 out of the 4 Eddos. So we're going to add some oil to our pan now to fry our Eddo balls. And you want to add enough oil so that at least half of your ball is submerged. Even more than that is better. So this is our dough now guys. We're going to show you. We actually left it for a longer time because we were doing other stuff. So this has been setting for about 2 hours. And you see it has risen nicely. So we're going to wait for our oil to heat up and we're going to start frying. So while our oil is getting hot guys, we're setting ourselves up. We have our basin here lined with paper towels. So we'll put our finished balls in there. Our oil is getting heated up here. We have our Eddo balls there, we have our butter, and we have some water ready to go. So we can wet our hands to apply the butter. Okay guys, so you're ready to fry now. And this is how you cover. I know some people like to use just flour and an egg wash. But this gives you a better presentation, better covering of your whichever balls you're making. So you want to turn these, you don't want to leave them too long because you're going to get dark spots on one side that's left too long sitting there. So you want to turn them around so they have a uniform color. See that one there sat a little bit and it has a dark spot on one side. Alright, so you see our Eddo balls are coming out nice. You can see here. We are on the last, frying the last 4 now. And these are looking real nice. So that's it guys, that's the last one. So that's our easy recipe for Eddo balls. I hope you give this recipe a try. So that's it for this recipe guys. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Click on the bell icon so you get notifications from us whenever we post new videos. Remember to turn notifications on your phone as well. Please share this video also. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.